In this video, we are going to talk about technology tools that can be used to create a plotline. The first program you could use is Google Drawing. I'm in my drive and I go to New, over to More, and I go to Google Drawings. Once you are there, you can add your lines. For your plot, you can add your shapes and insert text boxes to make it look like the plot line. To add your arrows, you can then also change colors, you could change shapes. So maybe my theme 1 is blue and my theme 2 is pink throughout my plot line. To add pictures, I simply go to Insert Image, and you can do a Google search right within here. Once I find an image I like, I just double click and it is inserted into my drawing. You can resize it, you could put a border around it, you can crop the image. And curved lines too by using the curve connector. So maybe your plot line doesn't go in a straight line, but you want to curve it. Once you put one in, you can adjust how much it curves just by clicking and dragging. Once you are all done with your Google Drawing, you would name it, and then you can either print it from here or you can share it with your teacher. Next one is Glyphly, and you can go to their website, and if you want to come back and edit your plotline, you are going to need to log in. So you can sign in and make a new account with your Google Plus account, which is isd112.org. You can start drawing in your browser. And then it is a lot like Google Drawing in that you can add shapes and images. So I'm just going to grab an image and drop it, and then you get a text box so you can type within your image or within your shape. You can change your shape properties, you can change your text if you wanted a different font or a different color. You can also change the color of your shape so it doesn't have to be white, it could be blue. And then to insert the connectors, you use this connector tool and you're going to grab it and connect to something else. So then you could add another shape and you would follow the shape of your plot line that you already wrote down. When you are all done creating your plot line using Glyphly, you can go down to export or print, and when you print, you can pick which size and then you can go ahead and print. Next option is using Google Slides and is very similar to using Google Drawings. I'm in my drive and I go to New Google Slides. I get a blank presentation, and I would suggest you just take out these text boxes and then you can insert your shapes and arrows and add text to them. You can also go up to Insert Image just like a Google Drawing and do a Google search from here to add a picture. You can add in lines and arrows. You can also do the curved connector just like in Google Drawings. When you're done, you'll just go to File, Print, and it'll print this slide only for you. The next option is Storyboard That. This is a dynamic way to create background images and add a little bit more to your plotline. You just go to storyboardthat.com and click Create a Storyboard. And here you can add your own backgrounds. They can be plain or pictures. Or you could just leave them white. You can add a bunch of different options. You can change characters. And here's where you would add your shapes to create your text. I can grab this rectangle and then start typing. And again, you can change the font, the color, everything like that. You can move them around. And then to add the arrows, you would go to Shapes and Arrows, and here's where you can get your lines to connect your plot structure. And you can change how big it is, how small it is, where it connects to. You can rotate it so it would be to the next thing in your plot line. Again, when you're done and you're ready to print, I would click Save, and then they will have you sign in with Google Plus again. Once you are done and save your storyboard, you can then print. The last option is using the Draw.io flowchart maker. When you go to their website, you have a couple options. You can save your diagrams to Google Drive and then create a new diagram. You can start from scratch using the blank diagram. And then it's a lot like Google Drawing in that you can add your own boxes, your own text, you can insert your own images. Again, you can change the color. Once you add a box, you can change the style and the text. So when I double click in the box, I can type. You can also insert an image right here. You can either drag your image or add a URL from Google. When you are done, you can just go File, Print.